OMFG, I'm Harry Simar love Simar love Simar love.
Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Oh, I didn't turn on my little lights. I mean, I think the battery's dead. Yeah, basically. Dang it. Um, Hello, friends. How are y'all doing on this fine Saturday afternoon? I'm excited to be here. Hi. Ruby, welcome in, my love. Lily, Rachel. 19 months? Are you okay? I appreciate the heck out of you, my love. How are you doing? It is so good to see you, my lovely. Actually, 19, like how? I feel like 19 months is an insane amount of time. I can't believe it's been that long already. Chikorita, welcome in. Peachy, welcome in. Jade, welcome in as well. Hardy, I see the lurk. Thank you for that. Gina, my love, hello. Alea, welcome in. I feel like I've known you longer though. Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, we've been following each other on socials for way longer than that. Like, way longer than that, I think. But still though, I'm happy to report that I'm feeling loads better already today. All of a sudden I jumped from like slightly better each day to, oh, this is great. This is actually, I have energy. I actually went to the gym earlier to do a light workout. Thank you. My body's doing great. My body is putting in the work, making me feel better. I still sound a little congested, but that's okay. I was able to do a light workout and that was really nice. Shay, welcome in. How are you doing, my love? Glad to hear you're feeling better. Thank you. Yeah, it is nice. It's nice. This one's like lingering for a while. I don't know what it is. I feel like for Sir, when he was sick, he was like way sicker than I was. Like he could barely sit up straight, and that thankfully didn't happen for me. But it was like 2 days and then it was gone. For me, it was like 5 days, like still kind of going, like really annoying. But finally, we're almost like over it. Went for a light morning jog this beautiful morning where I am. Oh, that is so lovely. A nice jog. That is nice. I wish I enjoyed running more. I feel like I enjoy running when I'm in like an environment where it's like pretty and that I'm like not familiar with. say we're going on vacation to France, and Sir and I were like, oh, we could bring our running shoes, and like, you know, in the morning maybe we could just go for a light run just to like explore the area and just to move our bodies a little bit. And that to me sounds really nice. But like going out for a run like right here outside my door, I'm like, that's boring. I wish I enjoyed it more because I feel like it'd be so nice. I haven't been for one in a little over 2 weeks or so. I'm so proud of you for going. Oh my god, that's amazing. Those lingering ones aren't fun. They really aren't. Because it's the same route, I end up yeah, you remember all the places. You usually stop or take a break and it becomes a bad habit. Same! Same! You like push less. Which is so strange how that happens. Running on vacation! Yeah, I know. Sir and I both are the weird type of people where we like to work out, as in like it brings us comfort and relaxation. It's just, it feels good. I know, it's weird. But I don't usually run. I don't run. I do cycling, like indoor cycling, like row cycle type stuff for cardio. He does running. He does running these days. I don't. So I don't even know if I'll be any good, but it's fine. I can't relate because I'm not built for running. No, that makes so much sense. I used to do it more. I used to push myself to run, like up until I want to say like 3 years ago. But it hurts my knees when I do it too often. So I'm like, it's just not, maybe I'm just old also, but you know, it's not great. You love to run on vacation. It's a nice way to like explore the area, I feel. Run past a bakery on your way back, get yourself some fresh croissant and like some fresh baguette, you know, like as a little treat on your way. Just eat it on your run. It's nice. Garfy, welcome in. How are you? It's not for everyone. I've been a runner since I was little. Yeah, exactly. I signed up for my first 5K when you were 5. Really? That's crazy. I love a good walk or hike. Anything beyond that is not for me. That's so great though too. I want to go for some nice hikes when we're on vacation. And we're going to research where we can do some like canoeing as well. I would absolutely love that. We're right by a river, so I feel like that shouldn't be difficult to find. I can't remember, but my mom has this cute picture when I was little. That is so cute though. I do a yearly 5K for the school. Right, you do that. No, but that's crazy though. I applaud you for that. I used to ride my bike daily for hours. I loved it. Ever since my chronic illness, I haven't been able to. I miss it so much. I'm so sorry to hear that, Peachy. I'm sending you all the love. It really does, like, it's so weird how that happens in life. I'm really trying to be more appreciative, is that a word, of my body right now. Like when I'm working out and like I try to think and like really consciously think about, oh my god, I'm so glad my body I can do this. I'm able to lift these weights. I am able to sit on this bike and ride it for 45 minutes. You know, like I'm so appreciative of that and so thankful. And I feel like that's a good thing to like practice, to be conscious of that and like to just like to realize that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Words are hard for me today for some reason. Bubblini, good morning. How are you? It's good to see you. I enjoy hiking, but running has always sounded like a nightmare to me. I get that. I remember always trying to avoid running laps. Yeah, me too. I hated that. Oh my god. Gym class in school, in high school, before that it was fun. But in high school, that all changed. Oh my god, I hated that. I hated that. And then they made us play soccer. And all the boys were always so, like, angry about it and, like, so competitive. And I was just like, I hate this. It's a good attitude to have, truly. I think so, too. I'm really trying to be more mindful about those types of things. And, like, about life in general, really. something I'm practicing, and it doesn't always work out. Sometimes I fail, and sometimes, you know, it doesn't happen, but it's something I try to do on a daily basis. If I had better places to bike, I would probably bike more. Yeah, I also feel like the US, most places, wasn't built for biking outside. Like, where are the bike lanes? What is happening? I remember when I was in the US, I had a friend who had, like, people didn't have bikes, but I had one friend who had 2 bikes. So we would sometimes go ride bikes together. And I felt so unsafe. I was like, oh my god, I'm so used to the Netherlands and, like, being built for bike riders. It's not the case. Nico, welcome in. How are you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, so, you know, that's just a thing that's going on. We are going to finish. I'm excited about today. We're gonna finish the Peach Townhouse. It's really nearly done. We have that empty house next door that we're just gonna put some like plumbing and a kitchen and stuff like that, and maybe some empty boxes, because that one's gonna stay empty. And then when it's done, we're gonna move on to my Brindleton Bay rotational save file that I'm setting up. And we're gonna build or start on a new house for Brent and Brent, I don't know, those two. I want to build them a new house and eventually also give them a makeover, but I don't think we're gonna do that today. And maybe like change up their storyline a little bit, like add on to it a little bit. I live in Colorado, and thankfully there are lovely bike trails. Oh yeah, that is so nice. Oh, that is really nice. Is that more like for mountain biking, or just like bike lanes and stuff too? You're good. I'm happy to hear that. Me too. I'm feeling so much better, thankfully. We have biking trails, but they're unfortunately so unsafe. It sounded amazing when they put them in, but there's been many bad experiences on them for people. Oh, really? Unsafe in what way? As in, like, bumpy and stuff? We have Brain and Mariah on Friday. They're looking at MS. Wasn't even on the radar until a few months ago due to the start of new symptoms. Bubblini, I'm sending you all the love and strength and positive energy that I can find. I'm sending it your way. All the hugs to you. That must be a scary time for you. I can't even imagine. Sending you all the love. It's for all kind of biking. There's like a little bit of both. Oh, that's nice. I need to go to Colorado, I guess. That sounds fun. Bad people making them unsafe. Ew. People, don't be stupid like that. Be nice. Is that too difficult to do? Is that too much to ask? Just be nice. Why are people the way that they are sometimes, you know? You'll move to Vienna in the fall. Hopefully the doctor's there. We'll get something to tell me. Oh my goodness, Tara. I'm sending you so much love as well. Health stuff is tough to deal with. Like, it sucks. It really sucks. So we're gonna do some building today. I'm excited. We might as well just jump into it. Come to Colorado? I would love to. I would actually love to. At some point. Let me go here. Joint stuff is really terrible to deal with. -1,000 out of 10, cannot recommend. I can't imagine, but like I can imagine. You know what I mean? That must be so tough. So tough. See, this is why I just need to, the fact that your body works the way it should and you don't have any chronic pains or whatever is not a given. It is not a given, and that's why I try to be so mindful of the fact that I'm so lucky in that sense. Green bike, what the heck? Thank you so much for the tier 2 3 months. Are you kidding me? I really appreciate that so much. How are you doing, my lovely? It is wonderful to see you. Also, Furline, hello. How are you doing? Steffi, welcome in. Afternoon for me as well. It is 3 p.m.-ish for me, actually. It's good to see you. Hello. How is the plan for going full-time content creator? Oh, thank you so much for asking, Rachel. It's going well. I'm setting all things up like for a smooth transition. I have not given notice at work just yet. Is that how you say that? Not yet. I want to go for a couple more months so that I can save up, like work on my like financial buffer just a little bit more. Um, so I want to do that for a few months longer, and then hopefully towards the end of the year, I will, like, at some point I'm just gonna have to push myself, because I also can already feel that I'm like kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, but like I'm gonna save up just a little bit longer. So I'm just gonna stay there for like a little bit longer, and then after that we'll see. No, at some point I just have to make the jump. I know that, and like it'll be so difficult, but I'm gonna do it. And I have you guys and Sir to help me with that too. So, but yeah, it's happening. I know that for a fact. And even though that's scary to think about and like scary to say to myself, it's happening. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. It's happening. So yeah, just a few more months of saving up and all that kind of stuff, I guess. And like, it's really fun to, because I'm already like kind of trying to see how I'm going to go about scheduling content. And it's so fun to think about how much time I'll have for stuff. Like, realistically, I'm going to have about 20 extra hours to put in each week. 20 hours is a lot of time. It's also not like 1,000 hours, but it's 20 hours extra. So it's so fun to think about, like, I'm gonna have so much time to do at least 2 extra videos a week, and I can do like some really fun gameplay series as well, and maybe some build challenges. And I would love to add a stream. I would love to add like a productivity stream, maybe like some study / work with me kind of thing in the morning or something. I don't know. I just, it's so exciting to think about and like to actually think of these things as possibilities instead of, yeah, but I don't have time for all that. I can now actually like kind of think about it and plan ahead, and it's just really fun. Co-working, I love them. Me too, like I love them. And if I'm gonna sit here and if I'm gonna be editing videos and all that kind of stuff, I might as well just throw on stream and like have a productivity stream, you know? I think that'd be really fun. So yeah. Fräulein, oh my goodness. Thank you for the gift sub to Tara. That is so sweet of you to do. I really appreciate it. I love you so much. Change is hard, but it's totally worth it. Yeah, exactly. And the magic doesn't happen until you like push yourself and like actually change stuff. And then you're just gonna have to have faith and see how it works out. And even if it doesn't work out, so that's the thing I keep telling myself, even if the full-time stuff doesn't work out, I need to like not have this job anymore regardless, because it's draining me. It's sucking the energy out of me every day that I have to do it. So regardless, it's time for a change, and I might as well just try what I want to do, which is full-time content creation. Lesson planning with Simmery, yes please, heck yeah. Been there, I am there. I love you, Rachel. I love you. Listen, if you want to talk about things and if you want to vent about stuff, just, you know, stalk me on Discord. We can talk about things. We are, if we're in a similar place, like, we could talk about things. I call you. Yes, please. Do it. No, I'm not actually kidding. We can talk about things and, like, hold each other accountable. Oh, Tara, I hope you enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Even if I had to watch VODs, it'd be amazing to read alongside you. Oh, Shay, I love to hear that. Yeah, see, I would love to do even reading during a productivity stream. Like, I could do reading if I had, like, that's really fun. I would love that. Thank you, Ruby. You guys are so sweet. Thank you for being so supportive. Sana, welcome in! Oh my goodness. Garpy. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that so much. I would adore a reading stream. Right, I think that'd be so fun. Rachel, no, stop. Stop it. Thank you so much for gifting us up to Ruby. What? That is so sweet. Oh, Ruby, my love, I hope you enjoy your emotes, ad-free, all the things. Thank you, Rachel. What the heck? When I started my photography business, it was very anxiety inducing, but once you find your path, you will see it sorts itself out. Yeah, exactly. If you handle it with care. Exactly. Just gotta follow what you want to do in life. And that's like, okay, this is just kind of real talk. I'm sorry. We'll get into building soon, I promise. But that's such a thing like that I grew up with. It's such a mindset that has just kind of formed itself for me, is that if you don't have stability, if that even exists, you know, but in the form of like a job, an office job or whatever, if you don't have that sort of stable income, that's really scary and you probably won't survive, you know, like that's the kind of mindset that lives in my brain. And I have to alter that path because it's not true. It's not true. It's simply not true. Things can be different. You could do it different ways. Like it doesn't have to be that way. And I just have to believe in that and like try it, you know. Stresha, good morning. How are you doing? Yeah, we're building a townhouse for Not So Berry. It's actually almost finished. It's a peach townhouse. I'm really excited to play in this one, I will say. I think it's going to be really fun. And then we have an empty townhouse next door that I will kind of like put plumbing in and like floors and wallpapers and stuff. But no one's going to live there. And then eventually she's going to buy the townhouse next door and turn it into a small business, into a comedy club bar kind of thing. So we're going to do that. So that's really fun. Your streams are always such cozy vibes. Thank you. I think once you'll be 100% concentrated on building something on here, it'll be good. Going good so fast. Thank you, Tara. That means so much to me. Josie, welcome in. How are you? 100% yes to the disability thing. I was raised the same way. I get you, and I find you so brave for even considering it. Thank you. That is really sweet of you to say. And it really means a lot. Thank you. You look so good in brown. Thank you. I love brown. I love my fall. I love my fall colors. It's the end of July, which means it's almost August, which means it's almost September, which means it's fall. I can wear fall colors now. It starts now. So here we are. I have an interview for a more corporate position within the company I already work from on Wednesday, and I'll involve a pay rise and working from home. Oh, that's good, which will be great if you get it, because I'll have way more time to create content. No more commutes to and from work. Oh my God, Rachel, I am so proud of you. We're manifesting this for you. It's happening. You are going to nail this interview. You're going to be so great, and it's going to happen for you. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. You guys are all so sweet. Thank you for supporting me, honestly. It's the most rewarding thing, is the whole community part of it all, you know? Like, building in The Sims is fun, but the community aspect of it all is just, like, so incredibly cool and rewarding. You've been away for a while, missed so many of your streams because of scheduling, and because you moved. Oh my goodness, Josie. I hope the move went well. I hope you're all settled in. I hope it's all going good. And I have been good. Thank you for asking. I have been good. I need to figure out a little background for that chat over here, because you can hardly read that. I need to sort that out, you know? Because that looks bad. This house is almost done. We were working on the upstairs. We have a green room here that's... I think we're gonna leave that empty for now. As in, I'll put some boxes and maybe some like move-in stuff from Basement Treasures. We could just like do a couple of these things and a couple of these things. This has been my cop-out lately. It's really great to just furnish rooms like this and be like, it's just an empty room full of possibilities for you to do whatever you need. It's really quite helpful. Oh goodness, I need to record this, by the way. Let me do that again. Sorry, it's really annoying, but I need to start recording this. There we go. Choo choo. Oh my goodness, that is really cute. You do this too? It's like, yeah. And I conveniently left 3 bedrooms empty. There's like 2 boxes and like a couple of like moving stuff to like tell a story of people moving in, and it's very convenient. And I'm just like, girl, I just didn't have time. I didn't have time. So now you know my secret. When you hear me say that in a voiceover, you know my secret. Don't call me out, please. Maybe she has some like clothes in here. Oh, that's actually kind of fun. Different clothes that she wears for her comedy performances. That is actually really fun, like some different types of jackets and whatnot. Basement treasures has some fun stuff. We could just have this. Does that come in a peach color? This room is green because her child will be the green generation, or at least one of her children will be the green generation heir. So that's why we have a random green room in here. It's like unpacking but in The Sims. Exactly. Too tired to write, and I have a photo shoot this evening. I hope we'll get my eyes open. Oh no! You could try a semi-transparent darker tone. They should work. Yeah, I should do that. Like a transparent kind of a situation. Just need to hop into Photoshop and make it. You can call it storytelling when you do extra rooms like that. Exactly, it is. That's exactly what this is. We're telling a story here. We're busy storytelling, okay? It's fine. And then in here we can do like an actual office of sorts. I haven't used that furniture in a while. I don't know if I want to use it though. I believe this has a peach color. Yes. Oh my goodness, that's perfect. And that is actually great. What about that one chair from high school years? I swear I have a blind spot for it. Oh, there it is. It comes in yellow and peach. I mean, our definition of peach for this house is pretty, like, all over the place. Mia! What the heck? Thank you so much for the 10 months. I really appreciate it so much. Thank you, lovely. I cannot believe that.
Hello, happy 10 months. Simar love.
How are you doing today? It's so good to see you. We need a laptop. I really want this laptop from... Oh, it's not even that expensive. It's fine. We can use this one. It comes in green, and I just really like that. So we can use that. And what about... Oh, I guess we could do these curtains. I think that's kind of pretty. We could just, like... do this type of thing. And then this. And then I'll have to move this a little bit. What a nice room. That's actually so pretty. We're just chilling on the couch with the husband and baby boy. Oh, that sounds so cozy. I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. Just hanging out today. Doing some building. Ooh, if that isn't peach, then I don't know what is. That is actually really nice. That works perfectly. I think I have to move these closer. Which is a shame because of the lighting, but yeah, that looks better. We can have another cat tree in here for sure also, because we have our little cat. Itty bitty icky Vicky. Actually so excited to do some gameplay in this house. I want some clutter from, was it the refined living room? Actually, never mind. I want some comfy gamer stuff, because that comes in pretty colors. Comatose, how are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for that follow. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, that's cute. We also have these cute pictures. I just want more of these pictures. These are so fun. We can do... Actually, let's do the space cat this time. The space cat and the llama. Oh my goodness! Let's pretend that that's like a photoshopped picture of Lamanda. Lamanda. Rip. I loved her. I like to create new Sims at the moment, but constant ailments and fires sour my gameplay joy. Yes, I get that. The ailments are so bad. They're working on a patch, which I think is going to come out soon. So that's at least something. Oh, cute book. Comes in peach. That's literally perfect. Maybe like a little bottle. Gotta stay hydrated. Hello? Lilu! Lilu, what? What? 26?
26 months. What? Here's too many more.
You guys are all insane. The amount of time you've been here for is actually insane. Like, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being my friend. How are you doing? It's good to see you. This is fun, and then, I mean, we literally have a cattery right there, but I can't help myself. Cats rule this house, even though there's just one. Still, cats rule this house. We could do green. And I would like a beautiful type of like picture or something on the wall here too. Oh, maybe we could do some family pictures. No, we don't really have a lot. I think I might just put some art on the wall and then we'll replace that with some pictures that we have in the game. That's what I usually do for my not so berry houses anyway. But for now we could just do this. I feel like that's nice. Does it come in peach? Comes in brown tones, which is close enough. Thank you for the lurky. I've never had so many fires in the game. As soon as they switch on anything, I'm scared. That sucks. Kind of want to temporarily get a mod for no fires, you know? I'm sure that exists. Can you turn fires off through MC Command Center? Is that a thing? Peach rug. What about this? No, it's too much. It's simply too much. There's a fuzzy rug. That is kind of perfect, actually. I would like the cattery to go over it, but it won't do that, so we're gonna pretend we do not see. It's okay. It's okay. And maybe a peach-colored chair in the corner. If that is not peach, I don't know what is. That is literally the perfect color. Why have I not used this chair sooner? I'm gonna move this over. That is so perfect. Do I want it by the window? I think I do. Nice. Sim Lover, welcome in. How are you? Plum has a mod that turns off fires, but it's not working because she still has constant fires. The fires just want to fire in the game. at the moment. That is very unfortunate and annoying. I should probably do a little table, maybe. No, it needs to be lower. It needs to be this. I don't like that. I kind of want... Ooh, maybe this is cute. It's a little bit of a weird mix and match of furniture in here, but that's okay. Or I can do this guy. Oh, that's good because that matches the desk. It really looks horrible with the chair though, so I might do this in white. Better. And then I came across some magazines that I forgot about. I think they're from... Casanova Cave? Heck yeah! Oh, that's good. I forgot about those. Those are great. The green would tie in the plant. That is true. I do like that dark green. I can't lie. Yeah, that looks good. I always will advocate for more green. Me too. I love green. I cannot help it. And then in this little storage little area, I feel like, ooh, we could do a little, I never do custom wardrobes anymore. Wait, that is kind of cool. I never do that anymore. I do think the clothes sometimes yeet themselves, but it's fine. I need to lower this a little bit. Yeah. And I'll do some hanging clothes. Or maybe some hanging and some... I don't want to have to clutter it up all the way though, because I'm a little bit lazy. So we could... Ooh, I could also... Hang on. No. Yes. Do this. Oh. No. I want you to go, like, in the... Whatever. It's fine. Be like that, okay? Be like that. That's kind of fun, actually. Breezy, how are you? You made it. How are you doing? Not a busy day at work. Streaming, watching, lurking. That's good. Maybe a little work, okay? But not too much. Just a little bit. Nothing too crazy, please. That's fun. We can have some shoes here. She doesn't wear a lot of heels, but we could do some. That looks kind of fun. Just turn them around. And what about up there? We could have some boxes, just some random little boxes. I love the items in that pack. I constantly forget that pack. Me too. I never use it. It's so weird. Ah! Oh my god. Hello? Welcome, man. How are you doing? I got. Again. Well, if nothing wants to slot down there, then that's fine. We could just leave it a little empty because the clutter is gonna delete itself anyway, so it's fine. I found this adorable, pretty autumn loading screen, and I'm super happy. Oh, I need to swap out my loading screens. I never do that. I think that would be so fun. Green little rug in there, and then, yeah, no, that works. That's a little walk-in wardrobe for you. Attached to the office for some reason. It's fine. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Okay. Yes. Yes. That's the house. That's move-in ready for her, for sure. And then we have a little backyard. Let me think. Does she have any other hobbies that we need stuff in the garden for? I don't think so. I would like to have a little dining table out here. I think that would be really cute. Just a small dining table. You waited for it to be too quiet. Well, you chose the right moment. That's for sure. Those aren't peach, but, you know. Ooh, that kind of matches. Wait. That's fun. I like it. It has a cozy autumnal bridge as the background. That's so fun. Yeah, sure. No, you can send it on Discord. I would love to see it. Yes. And then we need to put a little mat. It's not really peach, but you know. It works, I guess. I'm sure she'll be eating outside, even though we have a dining table inside. She will probably just be using the one outside from now on, but it's okay. We can always delete it if it ends up being too annoying. Dill, welcome in, how are you? Blue flower. Oh, we need a litter box. We need a litter box. I forgot about the litter box. I did it again. We need a litter box and some toys for the cat. Oh my goodness, where are the litter boxes? Here? Here? Here. I'm not even gonna, like, we're just gonna put a self-cleaning one in. I'm sorry. I simply cannot be bothered. We're gonna put in a self-cleaning litter box. Hang on. I'll put the trash can over here. And then the litter box here. Sure. That works. Doing good. I'm happy to hear that. Feeling better? Yes. I'm feeling so much better. Thank you for asking. Peach bathroom. Yeah, we have like super peach bathrooms in here. 2 of them. It's kind of crazy. Over here we can do a nice outdoor seating area for her where she can hang out with friends. I feel like she would really enjoy that kind of thing. Wait, that is such a cute couch. What? That's adorable. I'll put it here. What pack is that from? Get Together. Do we have matching furniture for that? Well, I mean, we have this, which is not a coffee table, but we can use it as a coffee table. And when people come over, they'll probably sit on it, but it's fine. It's fine. More plants. That is the most random of things. I never use that one. It's kind of pretty, but I never use it. How about this one? Sure, that works. And this definitely needs something too. I feel like we could use those... These ones, these little ones from Seasons. They aren't necessarily centered this way, but that's okay. That looks pretty still. Yeah, okay, okay, okay. And then, just because it's fun, we could do some loungers. Just a few loungers. Don't know if she'll ever use those, but it's fun to have. Okay, saving. Anna, how are you? It's good to see you. Okay. And then as for the house next door, this one's gonna have the bare minimum because no one lives here. So I need to copy over. Oh, we're already using the right thingy here. We need to have a half wall over here. Perfect. Is it gonna have the same floors? I think it's gonna have the same floors, just darker maybe. I think that's gonna be good to have, and then the bathrooms can be really old. The wallpaper can also be like sort of old, like this. It'll be fun for us to work on and make pretty once she acquires this building. We can do this one upstairs. Yeah, that's good. No, that is too pretty. Wait, this is not the stinky one. I want the stinky version. Doesn't City Living have a stinky version? Yeah, it does. Oh, that's perfect. Ew. Green, pink, yellow. Sure. The floors are too nice. Maybe I need to swap out the floors too. Having so many worlds makes some things a bit tedious, like downloading map replacements. Oh my goodness, yes. I recently did that. It was a process. You can always get a roommate and lock doors when they can only go in and out of that side of the house. They only need the bare minimum of items anyway. That is true. That actually would be fun too. It inspired you to do a monochrome bathroom in my current build. Oh, that's so fun. What color did you go for? The floors are nice though. We can do... Very old stinky tile, I feel, would work in here. Like this. And then maybe... Oh, just that gray. That's so ugly. I love it. Jade, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. We have some ads starting. We could do like old bathroom stuff in here. This and like an old sink. And an old toilet. No mirror either, just this. And I'll get some loose toilet paper in here. The brown stuff. Heck yeah. I did a pink one and I'm working on a green one for the master bath. Oh, pink and green is something else. I love pink and green. It is so good. And then in here we can do an old kitchen. It's not going to be as nice as the one we have in the house. I think we're going to do... I don't necessarily want to use these stinky counters. I want to use, I think, these ones. Like, it's not ugly per se, but it could be better, you know? They're just gonna have a kitchen like that. And I don't think it's gonna be L-shaped either. I think it's just gonna be this. That's not the right color. That's the one. Stinky fridge for sure in white. Stinky stovetop. Oh, right. We have to lower the windows in the kitchen. I forgot. Is this how much we lowered them? Don't remember. I think so. I think we lowered them all the way. Toffee, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Yeah, it's not bad. It's what we're going for. Old sink. Good, I'm happy to hear that. Me too. Not me starting to re-find it on Pinterest, so I took a photo and I'll share it, of course! I could probably do like an image search on Google or something when I have a picture of it. A screenshot of it, and then that should be fine. Could just have this weird table in here. Just like a weird picnic table. And some random chairs. Just like one chair like that. I like the white. And maybe one here too. And we could do like an old sofa. It'll be kind of fun because like the stuff that we find in the house when we buy it, we could maybe use it or like pretend to upcycle it and swap out this stinky couch for this one and like pretend they got it, like they got some new covers for it or something like that. It could be kind of fun. Has a matching chair, right? Yeah. Ew, it's gross. Ew. And then I think Get Famous might have a rug. That could work. Okay, yes, but the colors are actually hideous. Okay, no. No, it's okay. No, thank you. Maybe, actually, maybe, hello? This rug could work. Not that that's ugly by any means. I love this rug. But that works. And we should probably have some boxes in here too. We love a slightly ick vibe. We do. It's lovely. It's great. It's what we want. Okay, and then in the upstairs bathroom, I can just reuse and recycle what we have going on downstairs. Perfect. A little toilet roll. Because we're not animals, you know? And what would be perfect in here also is the hard bed mattress, you know? From Basement Treasures. Oh my god. Kits are so difficult to filter by because we have so many. It takes forever to find them. Who knows what happened here in this house? Who knows? Amazing. That's amazing. Maybe we can have an old bookcase or something that's like built in. That could like actually be pretty. Like really old. That's not even bad. I love that. I have no idea. Like this is gonna be a huge comedy club bar thing. 2 stories and everything. We can have 2 separate stages or something maybe. This staircase needs to be dark brown and not white. Yeah, that works better. And the banister too. Yeah. Better. I think the eco-living debug could have some good things for that. That is true. Like the literal trash. You could open up that part to be a balcony if there's too much space. That is so true. Wait, we could literally make this double ceiling. Or double wall height by closing this off and having a small balcony up here. And then this could all be open. That is an option. That is an option. We could have like a second bar or a seating area or something. We could even move the staircase a little bit. 2 stages would be a great idea. Yeah, it would work. We could even do some... Wait, we could even do some karaoke. She's gonna have a great time running this place. That's kind of fun. Okay, well that's kind of it. That's kind of it, and we don't need anything in the yard either. Maybe just a long-lost picnic bench or something. In peach. That's great. Little, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Serial, hello! Taking a break from setting up my tent, but I'll be mostly lurking. You're setting up your tent? Are you camping? When is the comedy club? Yeah, exactly. Speaking of eco-life, my sim went to a marketplace lot and no other sims were marketing or manning the food carts or doing anything at all. Really? Gosh, I never use eco-lifestyle anymore. I did love the idea of like the convertible kind of like community lot things. The maker space and stuff. Like, it's so fun, but I never use it. But apparently it doesn't work. You're in Luxembourg this week with my mom. Next week my dad's picking me up and then I'm staying in Italy for a month. Oh my god, Serial. That's so fun. I hope you have the best time. Imagine living next door to a comedy club, lounge, karaoke bar in real life. That'd be the worst. Thankfully, it's actually hers. Like, she's running it. So that makes it less horrible, I feel. But if it wasn't yours, then yeah, that's literally so bad. That is terrible. It's done. Saving. Your tent is right by the water too. It's lovely. Ah, that is so fun. An eco lifestyle for me, the world still is broken somehow. Every time I go there, I have like the weird blue glitch under the houses. It's really strange. Okay, so we're gonna call this, sorry, my rug keeps getting stuck like under the wheels of my chair. It's really annoying. Peach and blue townhouses. I guess in total it has 6 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. One of these townhouses is furnished for the peach generation of not so berry. The blue house is pretty much empty and ready to furnish. Could be used as a multi-unit, no, residential rental too. My Eagle-SL world doesn't show background lots. Yeah, just the world looks blank. It is so weird. I feel like it's so broken. Since it's her, she can make everyone go home whenever she wants. Exactly, she can just close. She's just like, I want to go to bed now. We're closing. Uncoziness? Oh no! I'm sorry your sister is being that way. Built on the 42 Norm Fair Drive lot in Ennis Green. This lot is fun. I like it. Okay. It's also not like overwhelmingly full and cluttered. I feel like this is I kept this very gameplay friendly, I think. I think we did a great job when it comes to that. We're actually gonna be moving her in here so soon. That's so fun. Continuing with my tent. Good luck. I don't even know. I wouldn't know the first thing about how to set up a tent. Stunning. Thank you. I think it turned out really fun. I can't wait to like put in pictures, put some actual pictures from in-game here, like on top of the, like by the piano. That's gonna be so fun. And we can have a gallery wall here by the staircase. Ooh, that's cute. Welcome in. How are you doing? Okay, so that's it for this build. We're gonna start something else that I am particularly excited about as well. I'm gonna go into a different save file for that. We are gonna build a new house for the Heckings for my Brindleton Bay rotational save file that I haven't started yet, like the gameplay, and it will probably be a little while before I do, but I have so much fun setting it up. It's this save file. Getaway car, welcome in. Back from the holidays with my grandma. Can't wait to play The Sims all summer. Oh, I'm so excited for you. At work a little on my dissertation. Yeah, no, that's, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But Sims, that's fun and important as well. I'm so excited for you. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Okay, so here we have Brindleton Bay. I'm kind of in the process of setting it up a little bit. I'm excited. On this lot, I'm gonna be building a house for this family. The mom and the dad, I have to like get them divorced and stuff through gameplay. The mom's gonna move to Brindleton Bay with her daughter Ivy and her son Noah, and they're gonna move into a small house here, and then the dad is gonna be living in an apartment in Simmarysims. They just got recently divorced. Mom moved back to her old hometown. It's all very bittersweet in that regard, so that's gonna be fun gameplay. Lemon, welcome in, how are you? Then I have a library and park over here. I have a family home here, and I want to create a family that runs the vet clinic, but I might actually use the Delgado family for that and just change them up and like change their storyline up a little bit, and then I can move them in there and let them run the vet clinic. The Heckings will stay here, but they need a makeover for sure. May, welcome in. How are you doing, lovely? The map is beautiful, right? This is an overlay by 20th Century Plumbob. I need to make a command for that too, because I recently swapped out my maps. And then I'm gonna have a little pet rescue center over here. And then I have the Thorn family here, 2 grandparents and a sad, gloomy grandson that lives with them because his parents passed away, I think is going to be the storyline for that. Like a very long time ago at this point, but he's a very moody, slightly problematic teenager, and the grandparents run a flower shop as a little small business. Having a little dinner, ready to cozy up. I'm so excited for you. What's for dinner today? And then I have the Catnip Corner over here, which is a cat cafe run by this lady. She lives here by herself. There's a small apartment on top. I don't think she'll be in the rotation for gameplay. Maybe she will be, but I don't think so. She's just a townie that runs the cat cafe. The Heckings will be on rotation. The Whitmores will be on rotation. The Thorns will be on rotation. And then I think the Delgados, or whatever I turn them into, they'll move in here and they'll be on rotation too. I think that's it, but I might change my mind. And then I'll make like a gym and pool over here. I also have to have someone live here. I haven't thought of anything for these 2 lots here, so I have to do that too. I'm happy to hear that. How are you? Is this for a save file? Yeah, I'm planning on sometime in the future, like it's not soon, but sometime in the future for YouTube, I want to do rotational gameplay in Brindleton Bay with a couple different families. Having a tasty salad. Oh, that sounds lovely. Is it hot there, yeah? Love this. I'm so excited. It's good. It's giving Stars Hollow, and I couldn't be mad. I also placed this really beautiful restaurant in here. This is by Simple Cheeks. Hello? Oh my goodness, hello! Ash and Nova, welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you for the raid. How are you doing today? Thank you for the follow too. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Hello, thank you so much for those raid messages. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. What were you playing in stream today? What were you doing? It's really nice to meet you. Welcome in. How are you all doing? I was just going over, we just finished a Not So Berry house, so I have to change my title. The next project we're going to work on is a new house for the Heckings, and I'm really excited about that. They need to have a different storyline, maybe a little bit like added onto, and I don't know, I just kind of want to build them a new house. Doing good. I'm happy to hear that. First Dragon Butterfly suggested you to raid you, said how lovely you are. What? That is so sweet. Aw, that is so sweet of them. I feel so honored. Welcome in. It is wonderful to have you. You're building a tree house on the big tree lot in Innisgreen. It's been so fun. A very earthy. Isn't that lot so pretty and whimsical? Like, it is literally the prettiest lot that we have in the game, I feel. I ran to it when I got my hands on the pack to build there. Like, it's so pretty. I'm happy to hear that you're having fun with it. If you have to rain and run and de-stream and take care of yourself, please go do all the things that you need to do to take care of yourself. But it is wonderful to have you, and it's so good to meet you, too. So, what does it say here for the Heckings, even? What is their storyline at the moment? I had to do a tree house on a tree. Yeah, no, exactly. I kind of want to do that too. Somebody suggested that. And I thought that was so smart. Like a tree house in the tree lot. On the tree. It's amazing. It's amazing. You can chill for a bit. Oh, that's so fun. Picturing Reese stress clicking, racing to that lot to build. That was literally what you're picturing was the situation. Literally. Tree lot. Heavenly! Welcome in, how are you? It's good to see you. Okay, so life in their new home seems to agree with newlyweds Brent and Brand. That's so annoying, isn't it? The small town bustle inspires Brent's painting, and Brand loves to explore the Bay's beautiful neighborhoods, but will they ever agree on who gets to take their beloved Rosie with them? Okay. Cute, cute. So they have Rosie. I want them to also maybe potentially have like adopt a kid at some point. But first we need to build them a new house. We need to build them a new house. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Hang on, let me change my stream title. Building a new house for the Heckings in Brindleton Bay. Done. Let me stop recording this. Brain cells communicating. It's us. It is us. I was really tempted to, I built the Dragonfly Inn on this lot, and I was really tempted to place that in here. I didn't do it because I couldn't think of any gameplay for it. Goodbye. We need to build a Dutch colonial here, though. I really want to do that. They have so much space. They have no business living in a lot on a lot that's this big. Does the rate type 100 words per minute? I type insanely fast. Like, it's kind of crazy. I type so fast, it's wild. And it's not, that is not supposed to be like a, you know, like a flex or anything, but it's just true. It's really stressful to a lot of people. At work, too. Do they have jobs? Well, I yeeted them out, so I can't check. Hang on, we need to go see. I'm being hard on my keys. Yeah. We're just casually flexing on us. Yeah. I'm sorry. Wait, they still live here? I didn't eat them at all. Well, that's helpful. Oh, Brant is at the plant store? That's so cute. I'm thoroughly impressed. I thought so. I thought so. It's not a flex, but, you know, I type really fast. What is your job? Tell me. He is in the painting career. That's fun. Oh. He's a bodybuilder. Wait, that's fun because I was gonna build a gym in this world as well, and then maybe we can have Brant go there all the time. These Sims barely need makeovers. Like, they need some, like, new outfits and stuff, but they're so cute already. I love them. Are they young adults or adults? I think they're young adults. Yeah, they're definitely young adults. I have aging off in the save file. I will have, whenever I start playing, I will have aging off, at least for the first rotation of all the families, and then I'll probably put it on long lifespan after that. Maybe they have a large garden area, the gazebo for painting. I would love that. Brent and Brent. Brand and Brent. Such creativity, much wow. I'm conflicted because I feel like their names are too iconic to change. But imagine doing gameplay with these Sims. That's gonna be so confusing and annoying. Are they a couple? Yes, they're married. They're newlyweds. I can give you some tips on rotational gameplay if you're interested. Some things that make it a bit smoother. Yes, please, because it will be my first ever go at that, so yes. Brent and Grant. Wait, why do I kind of love that? Let me go on Pinterest real quick because I have no clue what we're building. I have no clue. Dutch colonial exterior. I haven't a clue. No. Maybe you can change the spelling for one name. Yeah. Brent and Brant. Brent and Brant. I can also not pronounce it, so that doesn't help. I will call them James and William. Womi, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. How are you doing, my love? This is already gorgeous. Or something, I guess like something similar to what they had wouldn't hurt. Like something like, I feel like this roof line's really fun and the dormers are really pretty.
Is de beste aller tijden.
And the fact that it's bright green is cool. The fact that it's bright green is kind of fun. Ew, not James and William. Fine. Fine, whatever. Okay, Pinterest is still trying to sell me leopard jeans. Literally, it's been doing that for so long. It's been doing that for a year. I have to start getting ready for my bestie's baby first birthday. Are you kidding me? That's so fun. Oh, this is cute for on the bay lot. What? I hope you have the best time, Womi. They're like the couple who not only changed their last names, but also their first names because they were just that in love. I know. That's them. That is them. Never mind, fresh. Pinterest makes 79% ads these days. It is so true. It's very problematic. All I want to do is look at Dutch colonial houses, not at yogurt or shoes. I don't want that. I have no interest in that at all. Also, I'm lactose intolerant, so don't show me yogurt. Just don't do it. Oh, what is that? Pinterest is unhinged. What's happening? Oh my god, a little bunny! A little bunny! Little bunny! I want these shoes, never mind. I want them now. Squirrel. You could say you have no interest in that. You say as my son's on a second yogurt. Maybe that ad was for him then. Pinterest is like, well, if you don't want leopard jeans, Would you like a leopard top? Mayhaps? No. Squirrel. Okay, I have to leave this place. I have to leave this place. I think we have some inspiration here. Hang on. Bunny, touch them. I want them. Exactly. Plum, welcome in. How are you doing? Okay, I think I like this house. I like it. It's not too complicated. I mean, it has a huge extension in the back, but we don't have to do that. I like the curb appeal on this. It's kind of similar to what they had, which I'm not mad about that either. It's the only way we can get fruit in him some days. Oh yeah, it's a good way to do it. Mayhaps. It's a cute one. I love to say it. I wish there would be a way to ban those hoofs from my cast catalog. I am so not excited for the fact that a random townie will show up wearing a sundress and hoofs. Like, I actually can wait for that day. Like, I do not want that to happen. I don't. Are the Jim Bro Bays gonna live in this? Yes. I don't know. They literally just got married. I don't know what kind of money, like where it's coming from. I don't know. It's a little sketchy. But, you know, life is treating them well, I guess you could say. They live in a house that is gigantic. And that couldn't be me, but I'm kind of jealous. Becca, welcome in. How are you? I love to live in a house like that. Me too. It is green. I want to make it green so badly. These French windows on the upper floor don't make for very great proportions. No, that's very true. You are not wrong. Okay. They're just gonna have a huge garden. We might give them like a really big shed that we can use, and then maybe eventually, I think it'd be really cute because what if they like adopt a horse or something? Because the single mom with the teenager and the kid living here, that kid, her son, he loves animals. So he's gonna hang out at the pet rescue a lot, but what if he also meets the Heckings and like they have a horse and he can come over for like horse riding lessons or something? I think that would be so cute. From one of their personal trainer Instagram accounts, that is true. They have been doing a lot of protein shake collaborations, and now they get to buy a house that's this one. Let me start recording this. Maybe they inherited it and it's a bit of a work in progress. I am not mad about that idea either. I think that would be really fun, actually. Perfect. Done. We're done. We're done. So it's gonna have like a second floor like this. Refresh. It's me, I'm back. Hello? And we're back. Ew. I hate this. Why does it do this? It did this Thursday too. It's so annoying. It makes me genuinely angry. Like, what the heck? I thought my internet had gone haywire. No, that was me. That was me. That was me. Ugh, it's literally the most annoying thing in the universe. But we're back. Thank you for that. I was so mad at my internet. I was like, man. Someone claim first. It's okay, things happen. Yeah, that's true. Time for OBS. Yeah. Freshie, welcome in. Yeah, you're not wrong. The thing is, yeah, maybe I should transfer everything over. I don't know. Take two, let's go. I love how the cam froze with what looked like a rather annoyed while at the same time having, yeah. It was me. It was just my annoyed face. It's my annoyed face. What can you do? What can you do? I truly don't know what it is either. Like what? Like what? Why? Anna, welcome in. How are you doing? Hello again. We're starting over. Where's my build picture? Here it is. We need to have 3 dormers, like so. Oh my god. I just spaced that perfectly without realizing it. I don't know if these proportions are actually gonna work for this build, but we will see. Only been live for 2 minutes? I know. Isn't that wild? It's crazy, isn't it? I think I want it to go a little bit like this. It could be a slight barn vibes, you know? Is that pretty? Professional builder, perhaps RAM gets overloaded and it crashes. Yeah, that could be. Like, I so don't know anything about this stuff. I need to figure out what is causing that and how I can prevent that from happening, because it is the worst. Anka, my love, it's good to see you. How are you? Why are you doing that? Don't be rude. Because I am messing around with the shape of the roof, it's doing that to me. Okay, wait. That better? I think that's slightly better. You're outside watching the husband going bananas at this barbecue. 10 different ways of making chicken. I mean, you gotta figure out how to chicken the chicken. You know, it's important. It's for science. It is truly for science. What if I did that instead? A little bit, slightly less curved, I think might be better. It's a little better. It's not perfect, but it's a little better. I want it a little bit more curved though. Hang on. Do houses like these do dormers on both sides of the house or just facing up front? I think it could be either. I think I want them on both sides. For this one. That is slightly better. It is not perfect, but it's fine. Just don't look at it too closely. That's kind of cool. Okay, we'll do dormers on either side for sure. Because otherwise the upstairs would be kind of small too. Oh my god, that's gonna be a wild floor plan up there. Now that is gonna be interesting. Pip is watching you with me, Pip! Oh my goodness, that is so fun. Little Pip, you are so cute. And a little bit of a menace too. That's a later Marie problem. We're not floor planning anytime soon. We've got time. We have got time. Okay, I'm not mad. I will say, what if this was wider? I'm sorry. That is literally so annoying. It looks better when it's a little wider. I'm gonna have to move all my things. All my stuff and things. But it's okay. It's worth it. What if we make the house bigger, you know? If it's giving you problems, you can also go a Dutch barn roof with it. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Oh, look, that's kind of fun. This needs to be a little bigger. There we go. There we go. That's nice. Okay, the thingies need thingies. The thingies, you know? The picture that we're looking at has dormer roofs like this. Don't know if that's the vibe that I'm looking for. I like it. I do. I do, as a matter of fact, like that. Yes. Okay. And then they do have like a giant porch out front as well. That goes all the way like this. I never build houses like this. This is kind of fun. If I make this go up, then I can kind of hide this. Wait, that is smart. That is actually smart. Smart thinking on my end. Yeah, that kind of works. Okay, wait. Needs to be on a foundation because now it looks weird. I also feel like maybe... Should we do a bump out there? No. That is strange. Large porch is a must. It is. It is, isn't it? Could also go like this, maybe, and like line it up with the dormers. That's kind of pretty. I do feel like it needs a little something here that's a bump out, maybe, where we can have the front door. It's so symmetrical. I'm not used to this. What do we do with the dormers or with the columns? Maybe this? Oh, that could work. And we could have like a staircase in the middle. Process. Yep. Ooh, a bay window. That is gonna be pretty. We could do that on the side, maybe. Or we do this out front is also an option, and then we do a nice 3 wide front door. I think we have some really nice 3 wide ones here. Yeah. That's already kind of cool. Like, it needs bump outs, don't worry. We're gonna get bump outs. I'm gonna do that same porch. Rachel! Rachel, hello. Wait. There we go. I disappeared and then I came back. It's fine. It's not fine, actually, but it's fine, you know? I have been here the whole time lurking in the shadows. I love you. I appreciate you. I love that I can, like, get rid of my annoying little roof pieces. That's helpful. Nice back porch, and then we definitely need a bump out on this side. That's very symmetrical. I don't know if I like that. I mean, it is kind of nice for a change at the same time. This looks like my grandmother's home. Well, that's actually kind of the vibe that I'm going for. Grandparents' home. Even though it's for two newlyweds that are young adults. But it's okay. Still the vibe. Yeah, sure. It's gigantic. It's gigantic. Oh my goodness. We could move it over. How do you make a square look so stunning? Thank you. I'm glad you think it's stunning. I'm not sure yet. But I'm having fun. No, I'm not gonna do tall walls. I'm not gonna do it. What if we do a separate shed? No. Well, I want a separate shed maybe, but not there. Or do I? Maybe. Hang on. What about maybe a wider porch on one side as not... Yeah, that could work. So it wouldn't be all the way symmetrical. That is definitely an option. Hang on. Hang on. Would it be nice to have a shed that goes like this? And then it can have like nice barn doors, actually. Ooh, wait. From Horse Ranch? Whoa, that is actually kind of nice. Because with a dark brown too. Wait, I think that's actually kind of pretty. Had to add extensions to this in a really ridiculous way. Google Fairbanks House, the oldest surviving wooden house in North America. Wait, I want to see it. Fairbanks House. Oh my god, that is insane. How can a house be that wonky? Wait, the oldest surviving wooden house in North America? Wait, that's crazy. When was it built? That is so cool. History is wild, isn't it? How would it look connected to the house with a covered walkway? Yes. The only problem I have with that is that we would have to have it on a foundation just as tall. And I'm not sure if I want it on a foundation at all. But I also don't like how awkwardly close to the house it is. So I would want to move it over. Maybe even make it a little skinnier. I could move the other house, like the house itself, over a little bit more as well. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna try to turn this into something more fun. I want to kind of have a sunroom or something. I think that would be so much prettier if we did that. Or maybe just the one and then connect it. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Yeah, it's annoying. I wish you could connect things that are on different foundation levels. That would be so helpful. We could do this and have like a chimney moment here. I'm not sure. Do Dutch colonials have chimneys like that? Not really. But maybe it's fun. I don't know. Just a straight wall here is kind of boring, but I feel like it's going to be really nice for floor plan purposes. It's going to make it a little easier, I think. How do you get the extra balls to shape the roof? Oh, Shift C on your keyboard, Shift plus C, will bring up some extra controls for your roofs. I feel like that needs to have an overhang for sure. I could make the back porch bigger. How about we make the house bigger? That is just what we need. It's kind of nice though to have a really big back porch. Not sure if we would have space for a horse here anymore. We're kind of turning it into a gigantic house. But I'm not mad. Oh, we need some windows with shutters. For sure. But is that gonna fit? Oh, we also have the... I haven't used these windows in so long. Don't know if I want to use them here. The house looks really... It looks like a rectangle right now. We're gonna make it fun. I promise. We're gonna make it fun. It'll be fine. This looks weird. I want this to be less tall. Please and thank you. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. A little bit less tall is better, probably. Or just maybe no chimney at all. I'm very indecisive today. I feel like no chimney at all is better. Probably. Selena, welcome in. Is this for your save file? Yeah, this is for a Brindleton Bay rotational gameplay save file, particularly. That I think is going to be really fun, and the Heckings are going to be in the rotation for that too. So naturally we need to build them a new house and give them a makeover, add on to their storyline, you know, change things up a little bit. Make it more interesting. I could do these greenhouse windows here. Maybe that is a terrible idea. Or maybe it's a great idea. I don't know. A sunroom? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Maybe there can be a chimney on the other side. Yeah. Yeah, because it's so... Oh, that actually would maybe work. If we did... Oh, I know just the thing that we can do. Because it's a 3 wide. That would kind of work out nicely if we did. A chimney like this. With some roof pieces on the side. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Like this. Like this. It's a little cottagey, but like, I'm not mad about it. What if we make it wider even? Come on. Thank you. I think the full windowed sunroom is amazing. Yeah? Okay. Okay, cool, cool. We can keep it for sure. This house in general, I'm just a little bit, what? What am I doing? Because I'm not used to this type of house. I know that chimney is not centered, but I wasn't going for centered. I think it looks cute when it's slightly off center. That makes it more interesting on that side for sure. I like that a lot. And we can do, I really want to focus on the windows from, I think, cats and dogs to like blend everything in. But we don't really have a lot of tall windows here, so that's upsetting. We could do some really nice large windows here centered with the dormers. That is actually really pretty. And then a couple of those up there that we can add some shutters to manually. I think that'll be really pretty. Nothing wrong with a cottage vibe. True. My chimney in real life isn't centered, so it's okay. Yeah, really, I try to be less nitpicky and less of a perfectionist when it comes to that stuff these days. It's hard. It doesn't always work out, but, you know. It has charm when it's not perfect, you know? I'll figure out a placement for the back door once we figure out a floor plan. The renovated sunroom, though, is really nice. I feel like that adds so much. That is cool. This second floor is wild. That is crazy. They for sure will have some unfurnished rooms in here because they have no business living in a house that's this size. They have simply no business. So I really want to make it green. I want to use green shingles on this house. And unfortunately, the stuff from Brindleton Bay doesn't come in green, which is upsetting. This, however, comes in the perfect color green that I'm imagining for this. Don't know if I want to use these shingles, though. Because they're a little magical, you know? But they are really pretty. We don't have a lot of wallpapers like this that are in this color. Let me find some green. Oh, well, we actually do have this. Also. From Get Famous. That is not bad. We do also have this wooden one from... Ooh, that's also pretty, but it's a little bit more modern. Needs a big, spacious studio. Yeah, it needs an art studio. Definitely. The roof is pretty. Thank you! I'm glad you like it. Could also go for this, but that's a little bit too craftsman for me as a person, personally, you know? I will say this base game one... No. No. Okay, so it's between this green one and... Why is the fairy one not in here? That is so strange. That is also really nice. But I more so want this green. Do we want the fairy shingles? Or do we want the Get Famous ones? These ones look older. But is that what I want? The Get Famous is beautiful in my opinion. Yeah. I kind of like the idea of it being an old house. Get Famous? Okay. Okay. The people have spoken. Thank you for that. Thank you for the follow. That's good, right? We need to add so many details to this. Because she is looking sad at the moment. But we will. I will do, I think, white details to this house. So white staircase, all that fun stuff. It can be really nice. Does it need to be taller? Yeah. We need 4 steps. We need 4 steps, definitely. And I will put some rooms up here. So we can work with trims and whatnot. Oh goodness. That's not great. That is not great. I fixed it. It will look so much better once we pick a roof color for this too. Trims like this or trims like this. I think I want them wood, so I don't think these come in wood, do they? Yes, they do. Oh, that's actually great. That is great. And how about spandrels? Come on, spandrels. You don't see them, do you? No, because I'm using that gigantic trim. What if I use a smaller trim? Mrs. Dreamy would love to live here. Sort of, yeah, same. I mean, it is dreamy, isn't it? What if we use a smaller one and more ornamental spandrels? Say... Oh, wait. That's more Victorian than New England vibes, but... I'm not mad. That's farmhouse. That's yeehaw. Ah, beautiful. I wish I could live in a Sims house. Me too. I sometimes... It's been a long time since this happened, but I've definitely had dreams of me waking up and like walking around in my Sims builds. Is that slightly problematic? Yes. Does that mean I'm a little bit obsessed? Probably. Ooh, we could do a mixture. Because you can still see these. Oh, that's cool. I like that a lot. It also looks weird because we have no fence. We have no fence. Cats and dogs. Awesome from Get Together is quite nice. Oh, we could try that one too. We could try that one. Definitely going for this classic moment right here. I'd love to live on a beach house or a forest cabin on a farm in the countryside. Me too. It is literally my dream to live in an area, especially an area like this. Is it because it looks like Stars Hollow? Yes. Yes, that's the sole reason. But, you know, living in a small town, I would prefer something by the coast, like New England. Yes, I would move there instantly. Abso-freaking-lutely. Combustion toilets, fridges that leak, and shock you, sinks that spray water out. And no, I think I'm okay not living in a Sims house. You don't want to set yourself on fire with a toilet that combusts. Am I understanding that correctly, that doesn't sound like fun to you? I find that very strange. You don't want to age up when you blow out birthday candles on a cake? You don't want that? Not so much? Oh. I live in an area like this, not too fun in my opinion. I feel like I'm definitely romanticizing it in my head, because in my brain it's like living in Gilmore Girls, and that's just not the reality of things. You know? It's not the reality of things. I know that, but I refuse to know that. You know what I mean? I refuse to realize that. This one would be cool too. Except you can't see it anymore when I'm using these okay, no. We're using these ornamental ones. Thank you for the follow. New England is quite swampy in many places. Sounds like mosquito heaven in summer. Ew! Okay, never mind. Ew, I hate mosquitoes. Ew! We recently had our very first mosquito of the year, which is kind of crazy, honestly. There haven't been a lot, thankfully. But it was horrible. No, no, no. I liked the first one. That was an immediate win, this one. The gray is an immediate win. I really need to save, by the way. I feel like no one ever likes where they live. That is so true. It is true. I will say though, like I appreciate the Netherlands for what it is. Like we have it pretty good, you know? There's always things, but we have it pretty good. It's not Stars Hollow though. And that's where I want to be. That's where I want to live, okay? I can't, that's just what it is. I feel like we need to have a red brick chimney with this. I think that's nice. We could even have a red brick shed. No, I don't want that. What color does the shed need to be? It's more marshland. Oh. You spent a lot of time in smaller village near the Belgian border, which is much better. Oh, yeah? I'm with you, Stars Hollow. I love people being in my business because I love being in other people's business. Same. Same. I'm nosy. What can I say? What can I say? This trim is so pretty and ornamental, and I feel like it looks good on this house. As long as it doesn't show up on the inside, we're good. Wait, this is not even bad. I feel like this kind of works. We definitely need columns on this thing. Can't a girly have hobbies? Exactly. For my rotational save file here, I put the Gilmore Girls mansion in that I built because that's literally the only build I've ever done on that lot. So naturally that was the one. And I think I want to put an Emily Gilmore type person in there, like by herself, that runs a book club or something. I think that would be really cool. Gossiping about what people do in a village is actually so fun, though. I can't help it. No, right? I agree. I want to change my address to be with the people I most love in this world. Exactly. I want that for you too, Gina. I want that for you. Everywhere has pros and cons, true. I actually love where I live. I just wish I could change a few things to make it perfect. Yeah, it always has pros and cons, like you said. It is so true. Better public transport, yeah. How can you run a book club? No worries. I feel like there's different ways to do it. If you have get together, then you have access to the club system, and then you can literally set up clubs. So you could set up a club for basically anything you like. And so you could set up a reading club too. Or if you have businesses and hobbies, you could actually make it your business and have business activities such as reading, writing, talking about, you know, books maybe, or at least like being friendly. And then the Sims would actually have to pay to be there. That's also an option. So depending on what packs you have, there's different ways to do it. But I feel like get together would be the best option. Wish a book club was near me in real life. That is one thing in real life that I would really like to do. But we don't really... The city where I live, I feel like maybe if I go look for it, it probably has stuff like that. But the vibe isn't really there for most of those things. But I would love to live... like, have a fun community where I could find, like, fun book clubs. Or just, you know, people to hang out with. I don't know. I feel like it'd be so fun, but yeah, definitely a book club. What color are you making the shed? Probably shingles, right? We could do like gray shingles. Is that boring? Brown brown shingles. Heck yeah. We could use these columns in brown. That's kind of fun. I could put it on a 1 high foundation. Looks a little bit better that way. Check your local library for book clubs. I should. I've literally never been to my local library, which is crazy. Should do a little foundation there, and then... I mean, I could go for brown. That actually doesn't look bad. Or white. White blends in a little better, I will say. I think that's pretty. Sure. Okay, I also want shutters on these windows out front really badly. I don't know how libraries function in the Netherlands. I feel like pretty much the same from what I've heard from you. I will say the last time I went to a library, I think I was like maybe 10, so don't know if stuff has changed necessarily. Should I do shutters on these, or is that too yeehaw? Maybe. I don't know. Let's try. Let's try it. That's absolutely gorgeous. I'm sorry. Love the shutters and the yeehaw. Thank you. Thank you. I like it too. We're doing it. I feel like there's always gonna be a little bit of a crossover between a Dutch colonial farmhouse or like a ranchy farmhouse. I mean, it's still a farmhouse, you know? Perfect! Wait, that is so pretty! Saving. Do those exist? That's the place with the clean bathrooms, exactly. You have 5 or 6 different libraries you visit. That's great. So jealous. That sounds so lovely. The double shutter. Yeah, no, I kind of know that you only need one, but I love the symmetry of it all. You know. I always do the double shutters, and I know it makes no sense. If I only had 2 windows, it'd be different. The world needs to protect librarians. I agree. Free reading, come on! I know! I know, it can't disappear. There we go. They're ornamental shutters, okay? Not functional ones. It's fine. The library membership card thingy is kind of expensive. Yeah? I have no idea. I should look that up, honestly. I have no idea what it costs here. I've got to head off now. Of course, Ash, thank you so much for being here and hanging out. I hope you have the most wonderful rest of your day. Ah, we could use these. And white. I feel like these are pretty. Oh, yeah. Same in the back, maybe? When I moved to my town, I stopped first at the library to get a library cart, then the grocery store. That's priorities right there. That's priorities, how we like to see them. Can you tell I'm stalling the floor plan? I'm really very stalling the floor plan, very much. Very much. We need to find a good wood for the front porch. Now, the question is, do we want a white front porch, or do we want to bring in some darker wood tones with this? I personally think the latter would be great. Ooh. No, that's not it. There's also this one. It's a little bit older. I like that. Darker. I'm a shadow. Exactly. No, I feel like this works. Need to have a little extra thingy there. Hello? Thank you. And this needs to have a little foundation. Okay. I love this house in all its simplicity. I feel like this barn door needs to not blend in that much. It needs... I wish there was a green. I swear one of these barn doors has a green version. Am I going crazy? It's probably the closed one. No. Huh? Like a dark green. Well, maybe I am going crazy then. It's the front door. That's so annoying. Oh my god, that's annoying. Why not the barn doors, friends? Why not? Oh well. We could do white. There is no white. There is no white. Oof. How about black and white then? That's not bad. I like the contrast. Rachel, thank you. You're incredible. You're incredible. We still love you, Marie, even if you've gone crazy. Thank you. Much appreciate. Not having that green for everything is a crime. It is. It is. It is so beautiful. We can have... This is bugging me, so we could just have this floor in here as well. Alright. I hate the fact that we have to come up with a floor plan for this. I'm not even gonna lie. I absolutely hate that. I feel like this place would have a fancy double staircase, don't you think? That we can't center because of... Okay, that's fine. I wanted it that way. I wanted it that way. It's fine. Come on. Don't be mean. Thank you. Well, it could still be double, but then this way around. What if I did that? What if I did that and we had like an open staircase going on that way? Wait. That looks really strange. With these overhangs here, that is really weird, isn't it? Yeah, that's really weird. Never mind, I'll figure it out in a different way. I could do like a... That could be pretty cool, actually. I don't know if that... Yeah, that should fix my problem. Yeah, I mean, sure. Your tent is breaking down. Cereal, no. No, not safe. I can see the pumpkins outside. Listen, I placed a house here that I built, I think, a couple of falls ago. I can't get any closer because I'm in build mode, but look. This one I decorated for fall, like, and I didn't hold back. I think I have to remove it for my rotational gameplay because it's not always gonna be fall. But like, so dreamy. I want it now. Give me fall. Could use that pumpkin carving station. Yeah, I also want to set up my calendar for my gameplay. I always forget about setting up my own calendar, but like getting my own holidays and stuff in, I think would be so fun to do. We're definitely doing the staircase here, by the way. That could be a gigantic bedroom. This could be 2 bedrooms. Actually, this could be a bedroom. This could be a bedroom. 3 bedrooms is kind of good, but we also would want... We can have a ensuite bathroom here for the master, which is gigantic. And then we can have like a hall bath here and then 2 bedrooms that are also kind of gigantic. Yeah, okay. Figured it out. Figured it out. I wish calendars were like save files where you could import others created calendars. I would love that, actually. That would be so good. Put your calendar on the gallery. Your calendar on the gallery. Yeah, that's kind of fun. gigantic main bedroom. I could also create like a walk-in closet over here with an archway going into it, maybe. It's pretty great. Brent and Brant, I'm jealous. I am jealous. Your own holidays fall into fall day. Exactly. And we can have like 2 days of Winterfest. Hi, Floopy. Hi, Honey Buns. Hi. Hi, Bibby. Oh, Floopy is here. Little Floopster. One of those corners should be designed for their dog. Absolutely, it should be. Absolutely, it should be. Okay, well, here we go. This sucks. How are we gonna lay this out? What is happening? I need these archways back, for sure. Floopy, you don't want to turn around for us today? Just the butt? How could we forget Floopy Day? We have to add in Floopy Day. I want The Sims to make an app or something to do floor planning so you could plan things before actually building. That would be so good. Hello Floop's butt. Yep. She's proudly presenting. And I understand. I do. These people will have laundry, by the way. I'm gonna get them laundry. We have a chimney here, and I feel obligated to put a... Oh my god, what is the word? Fireplace. Words are hard. That's fine. We have a really big, grand fireplace. Yeah, from this pack. From the Cats and Dogs pack. She is perfect. We have to use that one. Hear me out. How about a quarter behind this staircase? That's a passage from the dining to the living room. That would be so cute, actually. We could have like a little hallway here. And actually that's kind of helpful because this could be a nice laundry space in here / half bath maybe. And we could have a nice back door off of, we're not done floor planning by the way, but I'm just kind of getting a gist of whatever the heck is going on. Dutch word of the day, fireplace. That's a good one because it's very different. The Dutch word for fireplace would be open hearts. Open hearts. Wait, why do these doors kind of work? Okay, they're not centered with the thing, which is infuriating. Wait. What if I use the Brindleton Bay ones, these? Oh my god, they're so short. No. But the large doors are so pretty. Okay, what about... No, never mind. I don't like that idea. I was gonna say Greenhouse Haven, but no. Open hearts. Oh yeah, I like that. Open hearths. Yeah, literally. Literally. That's what it is. Maybe they should have a painting study and home gym. We need to have a home gym. Yes, that is it. We need to have that. We could do these same doors here as well, but I love, absolutely love the idea of gigantic doors. I'm not mad about this at all. Wait, can we somehow center that with the dormers up there? Absolutely, and then we can have some windows next to it still. So it can be sort of centered here, not all the way. Symmetry, folks. We're embracing it. We're embracing it now. Symmetry? Me? What is going on? Oh, I wanted a round archway. Well, I mean, we could do these. They're a little big, I guess, but they're pretty. And we should have a nice door here. Maybe the archways need to be brown. I'm using the small ones here, though, so I could use the bigger version of that here, which is not medium wall height, but that's okay. Maybe. Potential. This one. It's cozy. Okay, so we'll have a... Well, I guess we could leave this open. We could have, like, a really nice big living room space. No, it's spelled... It's... This is what it's spelled like. Sometimes when I plan on not being on the PC, yeah, I get that. I get that. I wonder what how Project Renee is doing, actually. I do believe the one side is slightly off. Wait. Oh, yeah. You mean this? Is that what you're talking about? It's actually... They actually need to move over a little bit. Thank you for pointing it out. I wouldn't have caught it, and I would have gone crazy later. I would have gone crazy. Okay, so we could do that. And maybe we could do a nice... No. I take it back. But we could do... a small window here. Now it looks like a face with a nose. That's okay. It's only in the back. No one cares. That could be like a half bath laundry or something. This is a gigantic living room. We can have 3 couches if we want to. We'll see how that goes, but I like a spacious house. I can't lie. We need some windows here. The annoying thing is the fireplace isn't in the middle. So, this is where my decisions are coming back to bite me. These need to go a little lower. Is that an option? Yeah, that's fine. What does this look like on the outside? It's not bad. I'll give it that. It's not bad, but I feel like this needs to move over. Or is that too busy? It probably needs this same window right here, doesn't it? Yeah, that is better. That is better. For sure. And then we can have the other one there. Yeah, that works. I think that works. Do all the bedrooms have a dormer? Oh, that's good. That's good. So they at least already all have a window. That's nice. A filled-in square will help fix. That is true. We could, like, add in a little bit of space. Or, like, a little bit of shape by doing this. But then I would have to move this over. I could now go for something like this, though. Or these, but I don't know if that looks silly on both sides. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't like that. No, no. I want my windows back. Thank you. You don't really have a view here anyway, because you're literally looking at the shed, which I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe I want to move that back to the back. I want to move that to the back. I have decided. It's calling for an upright piano, definitely. You, my friend, are moving. Hello? Thank you. No! That is better. It's way better. That is way better. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. Or maybe the living room should be next to the sunroom. Yeah, that could also be. But then, again, we could have multiple living rooms. Because this house is gigantic. So we could have like a formal living room in here. The sunroom could be the gym. That is also an option. I was thinking the gym could be upstairs because we have a lot of rooms. We technically have 3 bedrooms and only one couple living here. So we could have a gym and a painting studio for them. And then once the baby comes, which that is a plan that I have for them, is I want them to adopt a baby at some point. Not until later though. They're gonna have to figure out which room to move. Center the open heart. I love that. Yeah, we could do that too. I do like how this is sitting though. We could have a really nice spacious area here. This could be cut in half. Actually. Wait. And then we could have that as like a nice fancy dining room, maybe. Ooh, and then we can have... I don't know what is going on here. We need to have a kitchen somewhere, but the way I place this window... It's gonna be tough to have a kitchen, you know. We could have a kitchen here, but then we have this window and the door. I always want to have a kitchen on an exterior leaning wall, if that makes sense, like right here, because when you play with the walls half down, you will still see the full kitchen, as opposed to when you place it in this corner, you can't see the upper cabinets, and that is just so annoying to me when I'm playing the game. I don't know, it makes no sense, but like, it is annoying to me. I have successfully saved my tent from collapsing. I'm so proud. I just wanted to say it, I get it. Back room could work with a big island in the middle. True. True. We could have like a gigantic island and then counters on each side. Hang on, let me quickly try that. Also, I could yeet this window because it doesn't have to be fully the same in the back. You know what I mean? Like, I could just move this door over. Excuse me. Thank you. Like that, and have it centered with the dormer. And then that gives us a little bit more space to work with here. I think that could actually work. Yeah, we can have counters symmetrical on each end and an island in the middle. Fancy, different. I like it. That's true. You could also do a tall half wall, true. But then it wouldn't be connected with the staircase, and like, I'm nitpicky about things. I'm nitpicky. This is cool. We could have a fancy dining table here and have like dinner parties for Harvest Fest. Heck yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. We figured it out. We only have one small bathroom. Do we need more bathrooms? I could also just make it bigger, but then another pet peeve of mine is that the hallway and the bathroom are the same size. I literally need to get over myself. It needs to be bigger, okay? It needs to be this size. That is better. We could turn that into a laundry space. Maybe put a tub in there so they can give their dog a bath. So also, could you just like stream all day? So, yes, I would love that. Thank you. We're gonna keep going for a little bit. I need to pee. Let me do that first. Actually, doggo baths. Exactly. Also, I'm putting some lights because this house is dark.
B.
Ooh.
B. 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 B.
I gotta go pee.
B. She gotta go pee. B. She gotta go pee. B. I gotta go pee.
Sometimes it just hits me how unhinged that is. Like, what is that? Love to laugh. Welcome in. How are you? Hide the bathroom under the stairs. Could do that too. Well, I kind of like what we have going on here. It's not too difficult. You know what I mean? We're gonna do some landscaping after this. Do I want to keep going and furnish this house right now? Yes. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do landscaping. I just want to get a feel of the floor plan. We also need to have a couple more windows, actually. I would like to have a little window here, mayhaps, in the kitchen. Just like so, and also on this side. We are embracing symmetry today. And then ideally, I would love to have this, but that window or that roof, like, it would have to go like this. I would have to make that so flat. And I don't think I like that. That's as far as I'm willing to go. So I guess we'll just... It's still a little problematic with this window too. But we'll put a bed. It's fine. I could put him a little higher up, actually. Better. Better. Definitely better. What about this side? And after that, I'm gonna go pee. I promise. This side is gonna need some trees. It's gonna need some trees to hide the window situation. I will find some. It's fine. I will find some. I was like, did she forget? No. I'm loving the house. I really do. Thank you. Okay, wait. Last thing I do before I go pee is put a chimney. What? Wait. I placed that incorrectly. No, now it looks like, no, no, no. But it needs a chimney though. It needs a chimney in the chimney. I need a chimney for my chimney. I think this one will be fine. If we go like this. Yes. And that trim needs to be... Love how it just yeets it when you do that. It is my favorite thing in the world. I love that. There we go. I need to build a house that uses this siding. It's so stunning, right? I would have never thought to use it if it wasn't for the greenhouse that we found on Pinterest. So thank you, Pinterest. That is a vibe. That is a vibe. Okay. Saving. Now I'll go pee. Okay, let me pause this. Here's Floop for 2 minutes, and I will be right back. Hello, welcome back. I was looking at this house. Oh my goodness. You turned around. Can't see your face though, but it's okay. Oh, we have some ads starting. That is either perfect or terrible timing. I was looking at this and then I realized that we need some windows here and like turn it into a bay window moment. Partly perfect, exactly. But those are so short. I think those would be good, but they don't match. They don't match. There is another base game window that I'm trying to think. Oh, that's not medium wall height, is it? Also do a shutter? No. What is that window? This one. Oh, that actually kind of works. It comes in green. We could do that. It's kind of cool. These corners look weird. I will put something there, like a plant, like symmetrical plants. Welcome back from the ads, friends. Need to have some fancy symmetrical plants on either side of the front door. These people have got it made. Like, what is this? How are they this loaded? I don't get it. Definitely some old money. Oh, we could have the barrels. We could have the barrels from Dine Out, I think. Yeah, these. In dark brown. And what if I size them up slightly? Hanging plants are lovely on porches. So true. Thank you for enabling. Appreciate that. That's actually nice. That fills it up really nicely. Okay, this part is bothering me, so it's time to plonk some trees and pathways and fences. Oh, we have a lot to do. Also, no. I was gonna say, could they have a little bean-shaped pond? But I don't think a pond is really gonna... It's gonna look a little odd here, maybe. Out of place. I also know exactly the tree I am going for. It is... this one. Oh, yeah. Enjoy that view. Enjoy the view from your window. Have an awesome time looking out your window. Well, you know, maybe there's really cute birds in the tree. That looks stunning. I love it. Okay, we need pathways. Now the question is, am I gonna do terrain paint pathways? Or stone pathways that aren't terrain paint? I could do both, maybe. I feel like it has to blend in, though, better. So not this one. Wow. Oh, wow. No. No. What about this one? Nice and old. Horse ranch. It is, no, it is not the vibe. I have to run. I love you, Womi. Thank you for hanging out. That's a nice tree. It is, isn't it? There's terrain paint that's stone with grass in between it. True. True. Also, if anything, I think I would like to use gravel. Also, like, I love this one, for example. Or no, not that one. This one. I think that is really nice. So what if we create a little driveway of sorts? Or not a driveway, but a path kind of thing. I will definitely layer things, obviously, don't you worry. I wouldn't be a Simmary build otherwise. No. Not pretty? The edges have to be a little softer. Is that kind of fun? Maybe. We could do some pretty landscaping in between there. I think that's nice. We definitely need to fence off a backyard though. Like, they would have a fence, for sure. Probably in white. We could do this. The fence around the porch is very cute too. I like that fence. I do too. It is so beautiful. It's one of my favorites that we have in the game, honestly. We could go all the way like this. And, maybe like this. And like have this open. Cute. I also want this to be just like open. We could put in a gate, but I like it better when it's just open. It's cuter. That backyard is not even that big. It's because the house is so far back on the lot, but I do like where it's sitting. I don't really want to move that. And maybe we could have a little debug fence here-ish. I want a really big tree out front here. The white is pretty. I think so too. It really brightens it up nicely. They can do some dog training. Okay, maybe the Heckings won't have a horse. The house is a little too cramped for that. I do have another farmhouse that I have built a long time ago in this world on one of the fancier lots, and I think I want to use that because that has space for horses. So we could have a family there that has horses. I think that would be fun. I said big tree, but you know, that's a little much. What do we have around in the world here? Let me filter by cats and oh yeah. That is so in the way of screenshots. It is so in the way. So in the way. I'm not against it, but we could size it down. It's so nice to have. It's such a pretty tree. I never use that one. It comes in different colors. Oh, it comes in autumnal colors. Oh my god. We'll do that one. It's not Saturday without everyone. Squirrel Mom, how are you? Save files with a mix of EA families and newly created ones are the best. Add so much to your gameplay. Exactly. Like, I kind of want to alter some storylines for some EA ones. But then also use my own, you know? Yeah, that's nice. We need more trees, though. Like, more. More where that came from. You know, you could never go wrong with a little bit of this. Just a little bit of that. We could even have two. That's cute, I think. I'm working on a 50 years later save file for that reason. That is so fun. Literally 50 years later, that is so fun. The wine house you uploaded the other day, I completely forgotten about since I saw it on stream. Me too, Serial. I forgot about its existence until I came across it and I was like, oh, right. I have to finish that. And then I had a lot of fun finishing it. What is this mailbox doing? You know? Oh, we can create a fancy little area for the mailbox and the bin, maybe. We could do a half wall moment, maybe, or a fence moment. This was already stunning without the landscaping, and now it's just becoming more gorgeous. Thank you. I just love landscaping. I love it so much. Would it sit like this, maybe? We could have a mailbox. Maybe a different type of mailbox. You need to stop. Save some talent for the rest of us. Rachel, who's talking? Look who's talking. What do you mean? You need to save some talent for the rest of us. Okay? What do you mean? What do you mean? I hope that's gonna be functional. I don't know if it will be. We can have a bin and another one. A green one and this one. That is kind of fun. What if I just... No. No. It's horrible. What if I just... No. It's also horrible. We could do this. And then... maybe just do some hedges or something. I don't know. Wait. I need to get some terrain paint in. So clever with the fencing. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I don't know. I don't know how to connect this though. Actually, maybe we could do like some fun hedges right there. I'm not... we could try that. Hang on. With these ones, we could do like connected like so. And maybe put one like this. And then a couple like this. I don't know. Oh, it's not bad. It's not horrible, but now I kind of want it this way around if I do this. Wait, that could be cute. That's so snug. I love that, I think. I'm not sure yet. We gotta give it some time. No, I think that's kind of fun. I liked it better this way, though. But we're only gonna have a hedge on one side. Is that weird? I don't know. I don't know. Love? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Don't we have low-lying bushes? Oh, wait, I need to save. We have low-lying bushes in cats and dogs too? No? Wait. Yeah, I thought we did. And a more faded green, which is actually perfect. I feel like that really works. Okay. Let's map this out a little bit, shall we? Where to plonk. It's very important. I often in Sims houses see just one trash can, which looks weird to me because I'm used to multiple ones. Me too! I always do one of the gray ones, one of the green ones when I have a chance. Because that's just how it feels realistic to me. I could do some bushes or some hedges here. It's gonna go through the fence, though. On that side. So maybe just on that side. Yeah. Sure. Also... Ooh, these are nice. These are also in the dog's pack, you know? This one. I love this plant too. Maybe we can make that bigger. That is one ginormous plant, but I'm not mad. What if I lower it down? A little bit more. Ooh, that's a vibe. Pretty, I think. Lots of green. I also want some flowers in here, but not a crazy amount. But definitely some of those hydrangeas because they're the prettiest. In the wintertime, it'll look so sad. It's gonna be so dead. Green and blue and orange. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, maybe this one can go here. It's a little gigantic still. Pretty. I like the big plants. You're going to say something. Okay. Okay, hit me. I think this is my favorite house you've ever been. Rachel, what? What now? That is a gigantic, that is the giganticest compliment. I said it. It can't be unsaid. What? You think so? That's crazy. Thank you so much, my lovely. That means so much to me. I'm glad you like it so much. That makes me so happy. It's lovely. You're lovely. You're lovely. It is fun. I haven't done a Dutch colonial in a very, very long time, and I'm having fun. I can't lie. I'm having fun. More trees. More is more. That's not the right color. I want the one from cats and dogs. Yeah. We could have this kind of lining the path. Oh, that's cute! It's kind of like a hidden shed. Question of the day. Do any of us like to play horror games? I like to play, you know the one, Phasmo, in the fall. Not by myself, but with friends, absolutely. I like to play Phasmo with friends. It's fun. Also scary, but it's fun. You're a scaredy cat, yeah. Please call this Rachel's favorite house. Rachel's colonial. I mean, if Brent and Brant end up having a baby and it's a girl, we have to call her Rachel. We have to. There is simply no other option. We would have to call her Rachel. That is just the rules. I would love for them to have a little baby girl. I think that would be so cute. Even better. I love it. Me too. And I actually can totally see that for them. I feel like the name Rachel for a baby, they would pick that. They would. Or simply Gingy. Oh, that is so cute. Gingy. Oh, I need to write this down. I need to remember this. Gingy. It could be a little redhead girl. We could call her Gingy. It's so cute stuff. More hydrangeas. More is more. The landscaping here wouldn't be very manicured, I don't think. Rachel, aka Gingy, yeah. I love that so much. I don't know why, but I think a small lake in the front left corner will be cute and good to fill up space. Yeah, I was considering a pond, and then I decided against it. We could try our hand on a little bean pond. I'm never against it. Well, I was until just now. I like my bean ponds. Cute! This needs to have a little hedge of sorts. No, it's too manicured. We need the flowers. The flower hedge. Lake, pond, potato, potato, you know. It's all the same to me. Oh. She came across the wisteria. Let the problematic wisteria placement begin. That is not really properly placed. It is sticking through my house. Upsetting. Thank you very much. Unless I make it a little smaller. Just a little bit, okay? Just let me have this one. We could just have a little bit of wisteria out here. Just like that. Like nothing crazy, just that. Just a little bit of it. Okay. Grass. That is great. I love grass. That is actually really fun. And then we could just leave that empty. I think I will... No, I won't put a pathway here, I don't think. Should I have a small tree? Oh god. Why am I the way that I am? We could have a little tree. Floop food! I want more of these trees. I think I want this one to be bigger. Thank you for the lurk. Also, Kitty, welcome in. How are you? Floop out. I think she'll be back when she's done. I don't know, but I think so. What if I combine two to make it bigger? That's actually pretty. Wait, I love that. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. I still need to do a lot of terrain paint as well because this is looking very flat right now. More lush, exactly. I think Floop will be back, but we can't be sure. Let's try our hand at a little pond. Nothing crazy, just a little bean. That's literally a little bean. Wait, that's kind of cute. Wait. Welcome back. She once again inhaled her food. Was that good? Was that nice dinner, honey? Was that nice? Do you have to do some reflecting on that? What do you see? She found a thing. She found a thing. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're so weird. I love you. Cute little pond. That is a fun addition. I like that. Hello, Queen. She is here to hang out. For a little while, anyway. You can have one of these. And, no, not that one. I'll do this. It's a little green, but it works well for ponds, I feel. A little swampy bean pond. We love to see it. Oh, we need some of this. Oh. Oh, that's really fun. Why do I never use this stuff? Looking at us, yeah, judging you. She's definitely judging you. I have stairs next to a platform and it's wanting to be problematic. Why, Sims? Why? Oh, we gotta have some rocks. That's what's missing. We got some rocks in the... Yeah, these ones. I haven't used these yet. They're a little bit fairy looking, you know, like magical rocks. Don't know if they're the vibe. Well, that one works. There's a lot of colors for it, though. Oh. I didn't expect that. Oh, Floopy! She turned around again. Who's surprised? We are peasants after all. We are. We are. Some of these rocks are gonna be nice here. Yeah, that works well.
Katie is het aardigste en meest
Katie!
liefdevolle persoon.
Not here today, but we had a girls' day. Oh, that's so fun. Thank you for saying hello. I hope you're having the best day, my love. That sounds so fun. Cute bean pond. Thank you for that suggestion. I absolutely am obsessed. Okay. We have to layer some terrain paints now. Because this is looking horrible. We could just go over the path a little bit, like so. And maybe add in a touch of green, too. Yes. That's better. Okay. And then obviously we need some dirt. Wow, why is this thing so jumpy? That's really weird. Are you buggy again? Not again. Art, welcome in. How are you doing? Wow. This thing is barely functional. Or usable, I should say. It's like jumping around all over the place. I'm tempted to park a car, but I don't really want to have fake cars, I don't think, in my Let's Play. I don't know. I feel like it's like... Somehow I always really like them for building, but when it comes to gameplay, I usually delete the fake cars that I park. We have some ads starting, by the way. Wow. Oh my god. What is this thing doing? That is so annoying. Can you see it like all jumpy when it's under plants? It doesn't do that when it's under the house foundation. You have a CC Land Rover. Yeah, that's cool. There's so many cool debug or CC cars these days. Have to do some more landscaping in the back too. And we have a shed that needs windows. This is looking rather sad. We could have some of those. Let's save this. Some of those cats and dogs windows here. You played Sims 3 where you see you had cars. Yeah, Sims 4 could never, unfortunately. Who knows? You know, never say never. Though the car situation is, you know, I don't think it's gonna happen at this point. We could have these windows in the shed. In brown. That's kind of fun. We need to go lower. For sure. Maybe we could have a little awning or something. Wait, that's kind of fun. Maybe. I don't know. Is that weird? No, I think it's quite cute, actually. We could keep that. I also want, these things. Also on the main house. Welcome back from the ads, friends. On the main house, we need them in white. That adds a lot. Except for on this side we have a chimney, so... Oh no, can I see through that house or that tree? That's where it's supposed to go, but that looks weird. So maybe just the one. No. Oh god, we'll just... Really? Just on one side? Oh no. Oh no, but it adds so much. Okay, I'll do them anyway. Just for realism. I know it looks stupid with that little window there. But I could move that window, you know? I'm not against it. We could do that. And then that works better. It's fine there. I think so too. I think that works. Okay, and then we definitely have to do a little bit more landscaping in the back, like in the corners. We can't just leave this the way that it is. I'm sorry. I like that it's mostly green landscaping as opposed to a lot of flowers. I don't know, it's kind of fun. Give me my debug back. Thank you. Pretty. Do we want a large... Like, we have a nice porch, of course, but do we want, like, a terrace? Or do we just want grass? I'm not against just grass in the backyard for this one. I never do that. I always create, like, a terrace kind of space. But for this one, it's not really necessary. We could do some hedges. Just grass seems like a good choice to me. I think so too, right? It's a little bit lush and a little overgrown in places, but also it has manicured hedges. I feel like that's fine. Cute. Just a lot of grass for their dog to play, I think is really nice. And then maybe we'll have space to, if they end up having a child, we can swap out this big tree for the one with the tree house from growing together and pretend that it's the same tree. And then they could like start building a tree house in there. I think that would be really fun if we just leave out some space around it. They would definitely put a tree house for their kid. Their hypothetical kid. Gingy. We could have a tree here though. More trees, more better. That's cute, yes. Okay. And I will put some dog training stuff in here, but first let me do a little bit of land or terrain paint here. Yeah, that'd be cute, right? Brent and Brandt building a treehouse together. I feel like they would definitely run into some problems. There would definitely be a little bit of bickering involved. But that's cute. I think that's cute. Gameplay-wise, I'm kind of excited. Like, we'll have to find the weak spots in their, like, marriage, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like these two are so compatible that it's almost too good to be true. Dog stuff. Dog training, let's go! I feel like they bicker a lot, but out of love, so it doesn't stick. Yeah, I could see that for them, definitely. Definitely. Oh, yeah. That's so cute! Rosie is only really small, so maybe we should do, like, this small little thing. Does this have to point a certain way, or I don't know. I cannot understand why they only gave us this in white. Why is it not in multiple swatches? Like, why is it just white? I don't get it. It's a little strange to me. Oh my goodness! We are turning this into something! I like how this is going. They wiggle through next. Oh, that's so cute. That's so funny. Okay, I do think they would have bikes, don't you think? I feel like that would be something for them. Also, I just want a little bench. Oh my god. Placing a 2-tile bench is making me realize how big everything is here. That's a gigantic house and a gigantic porch. Thankfully, we have 3-tile benches. That helps. That actually fits so snuggly right there. I love that. I don't know which is which for these Sims, but the sporty one will have this type of a bicycle. And then the other one will have like this one with the flowers. I think that's adorable. Have you saved? I have, and I will do it again. Hang on. I will do it again. Cannot wait to download this. That makes me so happy. We need some lights out here. We need some like lights hidden in the landscaping. Little lamp. Little lamp. And also a nice light by the front door, too. Thank you so much for the follow. I have the bike with the flowers and a poodle in the basket as a kid. Toy poodle in the basket. That is so cute. Stop it. That's adorable. You know what's really important for this house? We need to paint the ceilings. And we need to do it right now, before I forget. I will paint all the ceilings the same color. I'm not sure if it's gonna be good, but at least they'll have something. Ah, this is so fun. They definitely would have a chess table here. For sure. Ceiling paint? Oh, what is that? We don't know her. They would have a chess set. Maybe just the regular one here. With some matching chairs. Or should we put it on a diagonal? We have so much space here. Yeah, let's put it on a diagonal like that. Ooh, actually, yes. What is it? Were you dreaming? Were you dreaming, honey? She's so cute. Moonflower, welcome in. How are you doing? We need a large welcome mat here. Oh, we could have the little gnomes. Wait. I love that. Such a pretty house. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm having so much fun with it. Since one of them is a painter, we could just have a nice easel out front. We can have multiple easels. I feel like he needs to have multiple options to do his painting, whatever feels more inspiring to him that day. You know what I mean? I want the stuff from Artist Studio for sure. Whatever feels more inspiring to him. I feel like he would work very clean. So it's a clean easel. Brindleton Bay is so underrated. Brindleton Bay is my favorite world of all time. I love it here. I feel like I would literally pick any world, Brindleton Bay over any world. I think. I want to live here in real life. I love it. I love it so much. Actually, these lights should probably go here to fill up the space. Oh, there's Sir coming home, Floopy. Yeah, and we could do another plant. Oh yeah, this is good. Tartose is your favorite? That makes sense. Tartose is really pretty.
Hello.
Hi, sir.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
Good.
How's everyone doing?
How is everyone doing, he asks.
How's Floop doing?
Floop's doing great.
Great.
Do you want to see the house I'm building?
Sure do.
I'm really proud of it, sir.
I'm a fancy sir. I'm a fancy man.
Look,
Show.
it's a large Dutch colonial, as they like to call it.
would
It's
you
like a
look at
New England type of home.
Why is it a Dutch colonial?
I don't know, that's what it's called. I wish Dutch houses looked like this.
I wish.
Isn't it so cool?
You have like a dog parkour.
Yeah,
outside?
yeah. It's for a couple that have a dog and they like to train it. She's
That's cool.
called Rosie. It's really big.
It is.
It's cool, right?
It's nowhere near Dutch, but it's
No,
cool.
it's not Dutch, but it's it's really pretty.
Yeah, it is. Very good job, my lady.
Thank you.
Looking great. And the house as well.
Oh, why thanks. Gina says hello and Shay says hello and Leela says hello. The cat butt cam is so good. I know, right? She just... Every once in a while, she'll spoil us and she'll show us her face. Mostly, she chooses to show the butt. And, I mean, what can you say? It's great. It's great. Okay, this is cool. Cool. Yes, I'm having fun. We are not gonna finish this today, but we will work on it more Tuesday. I want to pick out some wallpapers. I'm really feeling this wallpaper. Not sure what color just yet. But I'm really feeling this wallpaper for this house. I wish there was one with a darker wood swatch. Ooh, that's cozy. Disregard those couches. Those windows are not even. There's no. What? Am I going crazy? Wait. Let me put on that grid. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's so odd. They're kind of even, but not really. It's fine. It looks fine on the outside. Oop. I have Moonflower. I've tried the Fairies pack. We've been doing so much with the Fairy pack over the past few weeks. And I will say I love it. I'm having a great time with it. I think it's really fun. Have you tried it? I have some early access videos, and also after the early access, like when it released, I have a bunch of builds and like a little mini gameplay series on it on YouTube as well. I had a lot of fun with it. Should we keep the white and like red? I kind of love that vibe. We also have this one. Oh god, no, that's not what I mean. Oh, that's really pretty actually. We could use that in here and in the kitchen. And oh god. Actually, if we keep the white paneling going like that, it's not too horrible, is it? Yeah, it's absolutely horrible. It's horrible. We could also do paneling in the hallway. That's the thing with balcony staircases like this. Like, you have to find a wallpaper that works well, like continuously up onto the second story. And it's hard to find, but this works. We could do paneling. That's fun, actually. This is gonna be a house with carpet on the second floor, isn't it? I'm really feeling that. You installed it today? Oh, that's so fun! I hope you have the best time with it. True, Jacob. That is actually true. The, skiing pack has a lot of really cool windows, I feel. they would have carpet. Oh, wait. Would they have green carpet upstairs? Or is that, am I taking it too far? We could also go for brown carpet. Or beige carpet. They would not. No, they would rip that out, I feel. They're pretty stylish Sims, I feel. We could also go for the new carpet. It has pretty colors. That's pretty... This is pretty nice green, though. But no, we're not using that. I can't lie. I kind of like this one. Is it the prettiest thing I've ever seen? Beige, yeah. I feel like maybe this, like, warmer color beige is what they would have. Could also go for patterned. No, it's too much. It's too much. It's simply too much to handle. No, they would have this. Okay. Bathrooms, don't know yet. Sunroom can have this one continued, I think? Question mark? I mean, it's mostly windows in here. You can't really see. The kitchen's gonna have a backsplash. Oh, I forgot some terrain paint back there. Like cheap motel hallway, kinda. They do. They do. You're not wrong. But we embrace it. We embrace it. I think in the kitchen we could... Actually, in the sunroom, let's do paneling, but make it dark. Maybe? Or blue? No. No. White is the way to go in this house. And they would have white paneling in the kitchen, too. It's gonna be really fancy. I want to have like a dark wood kitchen, I think. That's gonna be nice. And then this staircase is not quite the right color, I don't think. That is better. That is better. Above deck all white would also work, yeah. True. Do I want these arches to be darker? Yes. Oh god, I'm gonna change all the arches. Or do I want them white? Yeah. We're changing it all to white. Who said you could live inside the house, Plant? I sure did not. Thank you. We're changing it all up here, too. Ooh, but the paneling is white, too. Upstairs, the doors can be brown. I don't mind that it's different. Because down here, it's mostly arches anyway. I like this. I like the flow of it all. I think this will be great for routing gameplay-wise, I feel like. You can't get stuck anywhere. Okay, we need a bathroom tile. Listen. What if we do green? I feel like it ties into the stripes in the wallpaper. Wait, that's kind of fun. Do I want hardwood in the kitchen? I think I do, actually. I usually do tile in the kitchen, but maybe not now. Very nice. Thank you. What's gonna match that, though? I wish we had a matching wallpaper with this. Yikes. I mean... if only this came in white. No, that is simply too much. No. No. Get it out of my face. What about just white? It's fancy. Yes. I like it, I think. And just for continuity, we'll do the same tile in all the bathrooms. Brent and Brant, what kind of color would they have? What kind of wallpaper would they have in here? I think they would go for like a fancy paneling. Like a dark brownish, like this, maybe? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Your father-in-law's name is Brant? Really? I love that. I love that. They could have... we could do different variants of this wallpaper, maybe. We could have a yellow painting studio. Turn on closed captions. I think they're on. Nope, they're not on anymore. It's because we crashed. There we go. Thank you. That with the carpet is giving Sims 2 vibes. It is. Listen, that's a good thing. We love it. We'll do blue. One of these is going to be a gym with carpet. That's just simply great. That's great. Also, a painting studio with carpet. Maybe they swapped out the flooring in those two rooms, but not in the other ones. The other ones, they were like, okay, it's getting too expensive now. We're not changing the carpet. Oh wait, no, but I actually love this wood with this wallpaper. Are you kidding me? That is a dream. Okay, wait, they did find some extra money in an old sock drawer, and they were able to swap the floors out everywhere. Except for the walk-in wardrobe. Except for that one. Or the rubber mats. Wait, that could work too. Because I'm also kind of attached to this carpet. They can have rubber mats. It's fine. Because the carpet replacement is the expensive part of this home. Listen. There's gotta be a boundary somewhere. I don't know. I was gonna say Brent and Brant aren't made of money, but I feel like they are. I feel like that's exactly what they're made of. Yeah, we could have rubber mats in here. I'm not even mad. We can do that. We can do that. Brown doors upstairs, white arches downstairs. I can live with it. I think it's a choice. I think it's a choice. And I think it works. Sir, you could probably hear him in the kitchen. I'm gonna save this house to my gallery for now. We will continue this soon. What's he cooking? We're having soup, I think, today. Leftover veggie soup, essentially. It smells good. Like soup made of leftover vegetables, I mean. Sir uses pot rattling to sing end of stream. It's a strategy at this point. It is. I love soup. Me too. Soon it'll be soup season again. I mean, it's always soup season in my head. Oh, one more thing that is really important to me. We have to have a little thingy. A little thingy here. Don't we have these in cats and dogs as well? No. Brant and Brant. What the heck? Give me your house. According to my stream, you've only been live for 2-ish hours. That is true. Guess that's soup, yeah. I guess so. Done. For now. For now. For now. We will furnish this next week. We will furnish this on Tuesday. Probably not the whole thing. I might do a little bit of work on it by myself. Maybe. Potential. Weather vane. Right, right. Alright. Let me go here. It is dinner time. Where are we going today? You're one of my favorite builders on Twitch. What? That is so sweet of you to say. Thank you. That is so sweet. I really appreciate that. That is a huge compliment. Let's go say hi to Saurus. We can go say hello to Saurus. That's fun. Oh, that's so sweet. Stop it, you guys. You guys are so sweet. Hang on. Saurus is playing some Sims 2. Some Sims 4 too. She's playing with a theory pack. That's fun. Okay, let's say hello. Let's go say hello. Thank you for hanging out with me. Definitely next Saturday if yes, oh my goodness, Shay, good luck with setting up your classroom and starting up work again. I cannot believe your summer break is almost coming to an end because it literally started last week. What do you mean? Thank you all so much for hanging out. I hope you have a glorious, amazing, beautiful rest of your weekend. Stay hydrated, have snacks. You know, it is the weekend after all. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will see you Tuesday. If you're new here and if you'd like to get notified of when I go live next, you can always hit that follow button if you want to. And I will see you Tuesday, right? Or maybe some other time next week. I love you so much. I will see you soon. I love you. Goodbye.